Serio? Necessary óculos. Okay, these óculos. Óculos aqui. Óculos aqui. That's it. I can see now. Santa Maria. 5 people. Are you serious? Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Well, hi, everybody. Let's start. I want to first of all say a very, very big thank you for joining me today, this evening. Much appreciated. Let me start by introducing myself. I'm Mac. I'm from the UK and I moved here to Portugal 7 years and 1 month ago. It's the best thing I ever did in my life. And I made the change because I wanted a more tranquil and peaceful life. And I have achieved that. Portugal is now my home. This is where I live. This is where I will die. I will be buried in Portuguese soil. And this is the most beautiful place on earth for me. Right. So I've never done this before, a live stream. So I think what I've got to do is look down and see what questions people ask and then answer them. I think that's how it works. I have watched videos on YouTube about how you set up live streaming, which obviously I've now been successful in doing that. But what nobody tells you is how to operate a live stream when you go live. So if it doesn't work perfect, then bear with me, please. Can I please ask you one question? Is the camera clear? Have you got a clear image? Yeah. Oh, that's terrific. Thank you. Thank you. I bought the cheapest camera just to get things going. It's okay. It's okay. Obviously, if this is successful and a lot of people join in the community, then I will invest in better equipment, primarily a better camera. Right. Hmm. It's a bit fuzzy. Okay. Let me try and adjust it slightly. There we go. Now, if I if I just drop it down slightly, because I know I've got to look at the camera and not at the screen. It's very tempting to look at yourself on the actual screen. It's a bit fuzzy. The focus. Okay, I can't do anything about the focus at the moment. Yeah. Hi there, Leslie Smith. Hi there. How you doing? Nice to see you. Right. Thank you for joining. Okay. So, have you got any questions? Cheers, everybody. Perhaps if I sit back from the camera a little bit, is your is your paratrike a tandem? Yes, I have 2 paratrikes. They're both tandem, but I can take the engine, the actual paramotor off one and use it for foot launch. So I can do foot launch and I can do trike. But unfortunately, there's been no opportunity to go flying for the last, wow, it must be at least 8 weeks because the weather has been absolutely awful. There's been high winds and there's been rain. But believe me, the time will come when I can actually go flying, and you'll see that. I'll actually, I won't do it live, but I will video it for you. Let me just adjust the camera slightly, please. Thank you. There we go. I think that's a bit better. Yeah, I'm going to get a better camera. I'll get a better camera. Um, my main one is getting a rental for D7 if I don't buy first. Okay. Getting a rental. Yes, you can get rentals out here. That's not a problem. but it depends on where you want to go. If you're looking to go somewhere like the Algarve, you're going to struggle getting rentals because obviously there's great demand down there, Lisbon and south. If you're thinking about central Portugal, there isn't a problem getting rental properties out here. I hope that answers your question. If not, come back to me. So, Leslie, are you in the UK still or somewhere else, or are you here in Portugal? What visa route did you? Ah, right. I didn't take the visa route of a D this or D that, D7, because the UK was in the EU at the time when I moved over. It was it was as simple as get in my vehicle, drive it through Spain and France, through France and Spain, end up in Portugal, and that was it. And then I applied for my residency license, and that's what it took for me. That was as easy as that because the UK was part of the EU at that point. That's that's good to know. Next year, if possible. Hi there. Hi. Oh, I can't see my class. Oh, hi there, Daniello. I'm sorry if I've got the name wrong. I'm sorry, but hi there. Boa tarde, boa tarde. Lady Lou. Lady Lou is outside in the bosa. I think there's a riposo, a riposo fox. I think there's a fox out there, and she's out there barking away at the fox. Did you? Did you? Did your tourism? No, no. I had to apply for my alojamento, and I applied to the local camera to get the alojamento. Local alojamento, I think is how it's pronounced. But I applied to the local camera, and they granted it. They didn't come round and do an inspection. They're supposed to, but they didn't. And obviously, I've still got that. No, it wasn't difficult to get it. It was quite easy. Excuse me. It was a case of filling in some forms, explaining what the property consisted of, the size of the property, that it included a swimming pool. What else was there? Basically, it was about the property that I was going to be renting out. I filled all that in, and the next thing I got was the license and a nice big plaque, pardon me, a nice big plaque to put on the wall. And you have to put it on the wall, and it has to be distance off precisely 7 centimeters. Okay, did you? Right. Okay. I think I've answered that one. Okay. Yep. Right. I'm going to have a quick swig of wine. I'm sorry about the camera being fuzzy. I will invest in a better camera. I'll go on Amazon and find a better camera. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Business. Am I set up as a business? Yeah, I guess I am. Yes, I guess I am set up as a business. I have an accountant. An accountant does my returns. Um, no, 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 sorry. No, I'm not set up as a business. I'm set up as self-employed. Yes, I'm self-employed here. Yeah. I can't believe this. I was so scared to be in front of the whole world. Okay. Are accountants expensive? No, I don't think they are. If you choose the right one, I've got some friends. I've got two English friends. They're retired out here, and they have to do a tax return at the end of every year. And theirs is about 30 or 35 euros each time, so each year. And my accountant charges me 90 euros every 4 months. I pay 90 euros every 4 months, but that does involve a lot more than just a tax return. I hope that answers your question. I'm also my cat. Sure to do that. Right. Okay. You okay, Leslie? You're going to bring your cat. Not a problem. You can bring your cat. You don't need a license for your cat. You do need the license for your dog. If you bring a dog, you have to then go to the local junta, register that dog. The dog has to have injections for rabies every year. And you take those documents to the junta and then you can register it. But you don't need to register a cat because I came over with a cat, but unfortunately she was very old and she died. She died here, bless her. Um, but I came over with a cat. Yeah, it's not too expensive then. No, a an accountant isn't that they don't rip you off here when it comes to accountants. Obviously, if you go, I did go and chat with a different one, and they were very expensive, but their offers was very plush. Um, so the minute I walked in, I thought, "Oh yeah, this is going to be expensive." Whereas the one I use, it's she employs two people, and the office is just a nice normal office, and the fees are reasonable. Uh, passport. Yes. Yes, that's absolutely right. I forgot all about that. Really sorry. Yeah. Your cat and your dog will need a passport. I don't think your hamster is going to need a passport. You can just put it in your pocket. Nobody will know about that. But your cat and dog, yes, they need a passport. Will I offer flying? Right. My ambition, my ambition is to get a two-seater trike and actually take people up for flights. So for half an hour flight going up the mountains. I want to take people up the mountains, the flights that I actually take, but I want to take them up the mountains and give them that experience. But a new two-seater trike and the wing for the two-seater trike, you're talking about 16,000 euros, and I've got to save up for that. But yes, that is definitely something that I want to do, and I don't think I'm going to make a lot of money out of it. If I make any money out of it at all. But what a wonderful experience that would be to give people, because I absolutely love being 2, 3, and 4,000 feet in the air. And for somebody to share that, yeah, I'd love to give that to them. What we got? Uh, oh, your cat's 12 years old, Leslie. Okay. What was Puskins? Puskins was, I think she was about 15 years old, and she after 3 years here she passed away. She got to 18 years of age, bless her. They don't use a passport any longer. It's now called something different, like, okay. Right. Yeah, I guess what the Portuguese are going, Portuguese government's going to want to know is your cat or dog healthy? to be able to come into this country. So if it's not a passport, it will be some kind of documentation that the veterinarian will give, saying that the cat is healthy, and hasn't got said diseases. Uh, me and my me and my missus are moving to Portugal at the end of the year. We have just bought a farm. Okay, right. So okay. What's your name? Oh, Fernando Santos. I hope I pronounced that correctly. You're moving to Portugal, right? Look forward to seeing you here. Yeah, good move. Good move. You can't go wrong. Also, if you buy a house, do I have to do a self-assessment each year? I'm baffled if you and I don't need to do this for my house in England. You don't need to do. All right, okay, just a minute. Um, do for my rentals. Right. You don't need to do a self-assessment for your house. You need to do a self-assessment for yourself here in Portugal, and it's based on what your earnings are. So for my friends, for my two retired friends in Portugal, they have to do a self-assessment because of their pension. So everybody has to do one, much like in the UK. Everybody has to do one. Um, but it doesn't include anything other than just your income. Oh, time for some wine. Wow, I can't believe it. Hi, if I haven't said hi to you, hi to everybody. 11 people. Wow. Thank you so much. Wow, I can't believe this. This is fantastic. I like this. This is good. Yeah. Okay. Right. Any other questions? So while I'm waiting for a question to come through, let me tell you about my. Oh, hold on, hold on. Answer the bird. Leslie, are you guys on Facebook forum? Please info then. So that's right. So let me get this right. Remember, this is the first time I've done this. So, because I can talk to you, but you can also talk to each other. And I think answer the Brad, if I've got that right, I hope I have, has obviously asked Leslie a question. I hope that's correct. Oh Lord! And the other thing is, uh, yeah, right, right, okay. Uh, I'm going to need to go now, but it was just okay. Well, thank you very much for joining us. Much appreciated, Fernandos. Ticks. Oh, does Lulu have any issues with ticks? Oh, yeah, you're not kidding. Okay, so me and Lady Lulu go for good walks in the forest, and she will get the ticks for sure. So what they do, and all dogs do here in Portugal, it seems to be more in Portugal than ever was in England. So you get these big tablets, and I soak them in water, break them down, put them in her food every 3 months. I give them to her, and that gets rid of any ticks. It's for ticks, lice, worms, and a few other things. But yeah, I mean, Lady Lulu's the love of my life. I look after her. And anyway, she sleeps on the bed with me, the little madam. So I don't want ticks in my bed. Oh, big hugs to you too. Take care. Take care. Bye bye. Okay, the vet costs. Right. I go to the local vet in Tabwa, and it depends on what you go there for. Now, I when I got Lady Lulu, there was Lady Lulu and Lolita, and they were sisters, and they were that I could hold them in the palm of my hands when I got them. They were abandoned, and they grew up together here with me. And unfortunately, Lolita died of lymphoma. Um, and obviously, I had to keep going to the vets with her. That got to be a little bit expensive each visit and each visit and each visit. And he was giving her injections to try and prolong her life. Um, but normally, if you go to the vet for the injection, you've got to have it's three types of injections. The rabies injection, I think, is every other year, and then there's the I don't know what they're for, but there's injections they have to have every year. There's two of them. Excuse me, and they're not too expensive. No, so I wouldn't say the veterinarian bills are expensive here, but they're not cheap. But you don't come out going, "Ouch!" Sorry. Oh yeah. Thank you very much. Um, Thank you very much for that comment. Yeah, I mean, Lady Lulu and Lolita were well, they were my girls. Um, and I loved them so much. I mean, I loved Lady Lulu to bits, and I loved Lolita. I mean, what a character! And the sad thing is, she died in my arms at 3 in the morning, and I held her while she died. And that was hard. That was really hard to do that. But what was surprising to me was that when she passed away, Lady Lulu didn't want nothing to do with her. She wouldn't go near her. And I've buried her in an area out in near my little forest. And when I was digging the grave to put Lolita in, and I put her in with a couple of her special little toys, and lady wouldn't come nowhere near her. And I was trying to beckon her over to get her to come and say goodbye with me, but she wouldn't come nowhere near her. And I was like shocked. And it affected Lady Lulu, and she definitely changed after her sister passed away, became extremely close to me. Um, but yeah, it was a massive loss. But I'm grateful for the fact that I gave Lolita the best life she ever had. I'm really grateful that I could do that. It was my honor. Yeah. What did? All right. Hi there, Daniello. I hope I've got your name right. Daniello. Thank you. What did you already season? Sorry, I've got a what? What did you already plant? Let's see. Okay, what have I already planted this season? Only in the estufa, the polytunnel, I've planted alfaz, lettuce, tomatoes, two types of tomatoes. I've planted the normal tomatoes and what they call the carousel tomat. They're huge. They come out like this size. Normal tomatoes are like this size, and the carousel ones are huge. Portuguese love them in the salads. So I planted tomatoes, lettuce, cucumber, and sweet peppers. These are the things that I want to get going first so that I can get my salads when I get out there and start barbecuing. And hopefully that's going to be really soon. I want to stop cooking in the kitchen and get outside and start barbecuing. Lady loves the barbecue and she gets her little treats. Okay, so to continue with that question, I'm waiting for the rains to stop. I've got rains here for the next at least 14 days, and I can't get the garden planted. The soil is just too wet and soggy. So I've got to wait until that's done, finished, let the soil dry a little bit, and then I can get planting. But you'll see it all. You'll see it. Oh yeah, my garden is beautiful. I'm right. So right, hold on. Just a moment. I'm just reading. Sorry. Um, I like. I have. Is that a question to me? I'm not sure. Just a minute. What's wine like? Ah, what's the red wine like? Okay, this is from Lidl. I forget what it's called. I buy it in the box, and it's decent. Yeah, I quite like it. I get an awful lot from the locals. Now I'm going to let you into a little secret. I hope there's no locals listening. Right. You can go round the locals' houses, and the minute you walk in, oh, tu queres tinto? Ah, sì, io queres tinto. Oh, tu queres vino branco? No, I don't want white wine. Io queres tinto. And you can go to these people's houses, and the wine is, whoa, it's delicious. And other people, it's just like vinegar. It's just like, whoa, okay, I'll only be having one of these. I don't know why it's different. Perhaps it's the way that they process it. But most of the time, the wine that the locals make is delicious. And I get given tons of it. I also get given aguardent. If you move to Portugal and they offer you aguardent, don't take too much of it. It's like fire water. Okay, what's the other one? See, then what pets do you have? Right, what pets do you have? Right, I have Lady Lulu. You want to see Lady Lulu? Okay, I'll go and I'll get her in just a moment. I have a dog, Lady Lulu. And if you haven't already heard, she is absolutely the love of my life. I mean, we are in love with each other. There's no two ways about it. Um, I have a bird. I have a little parroty bird. That's all I've got. I was thinking about getting a cat, um, but I don't know what stopped me from doing it. Um, and I was gonna get a cat because I want to make sure that I keep the mice and the rats down. If you have chickens, then you're going to have, and you've got chickens and a wood store, you're going to have mice and rats. And so I make a great effort in keeping the population of them down. Now a cat would be a great help with that. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. I was thinking about it. Let me think more on that one. Yes, please. Okay, you want to see Lady Lulu? Okay, I'll go get her. Hold on a minute. I'll be back in a moment. Come on, baby. Lady, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, then. Lady. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Come on, lady. Come on, baby. Up. Up. There we go. Isn't it? My Lady Lulu. My gorgeous girl. Mwah. Yeah, you beautiful, aren't you, darling? This is my special, special girl. Mwah. Yeah, yeah, you're special, aren't you? Yeah, you're the most special thing in the world. And I whisper, oh, sorry, I've got to put these on. Right, so this is my Lady Lulu, the most special girl in the world. I love her to bits, and I whisper in her ear. This is what I do. I love you. I love you, darling. Yeah. I love you. Yeah. You good girl? You good girl? Yes. Okay. Yeah, you good girl, ain't ya? Yeah. Yeah, you good girl. All right, so there you go, Lady Lulu. You good girl, aren't you? Yeah. Go on then. In your box. In your box. Good girl. Right, so there you go, Lady Lulu. Hmm. How old is she? She is 6.5, 6.5 years old. Yeah, she's 6.5 years old. Um, Hi, Mac. Hi. Oh, just a minute, my glasses. Hi, Rafael. Hi, Rafael. Hi. Right. Mac, I'm Portuguese, living in the UK. Okay, for the last 14 years. I think I've seen. Have you commented on my videos? I think I remember you commenting. I have to say that it's a pleasure to hear you experience wonderful. Wow. Okay. Yes, I am happier here in Portugal than I was in the UK. So let me take a few moments to explain. If you haven't seen the video, I've done a video um, about what is it? What's the title? The title is the not the circumstances that led me to move to Portugal. But in anyway, briefly, I was a heating engineer, so I was going out mending people's boilers and installing central heating systems, both domestic and commercially in factories. And all I did was work. And I worked one because I'm a workaholic, and I have to admit, yeah, I love to work. But I found I was working because the weather, the climate was really atrocious, and I couldn't do anything. I wanted to do different things with my life and enjoy my life more, but I couldn't do that because of the climate. And I decided that I wanted to be somewhere where I could enjoy the work that I do, whatever that happens to be, and um, enjoy the other things that I want to do. Now, having come to Portugal, I fly more than I ever did in the UK. I've taken up videography and photography. I spend more time with Lady Lulu. I mean, I never had a dog in the UK, but I didn't have a dog because I never had the time to give to that to a dog. I spend more time with people than I ever did in the UK, as in friendships. So, yeah, my quality of life is absolutely way better than it ever was in the UK. And my concerns were that if I just keep working and working and working, yeah, my bank account is going to be ridiculously full, but my quality of life was going to be lousy. And I thought, is this what's going to happen to me until the day I die? And that's when I said, no, I'm going to change this. And so I took the bold decision to actually make this massive change in my life. And if it was wrong, well, then it was the wrong thing and I'll learn from it. But it wasn't the wrong thing, it was the right thing. And my God, I love it here. I love it here. I love the people here. I love the community I live in. Oh, yeah, I've got one regret. I've got one massive regret. I didn't do it sooner. I should have done it well, when I was 2 years old or 3 years old. I should have done it way sooner. Rafael, I did see that video, Mac. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I will go in future videos. I will go into greater detail about things. Having just started this channel, I've got ideas of videos coming out of my head, um, but it, it it's difficult. It's difficult to choose which video you want to make. And obviously, I've got to make videos for the audience, not for me. I'm not making these videos for me. I'm making them for you guys. So I would really like it if towards the end of this session, if I can ask for some ideas about the videos that you want to see, because I want to make them for you. I want to give you what you want. I've got one video. Okay, I'll answer another question in a minute, but I've got one video, and I've been wanting to do it from the day I got here. Not the day, but from when I got here. I've been wanting to make this video, and I'm going, as soon as the weather becomes a little bit brighter, a little bit better, I'm going to make this video. It's going to be very cinematic. It's going to be very Hollywood style. It's going to be. It's got nothing to do with like cost of living or what people earn or how people eat their homes. It's just going to be about me and Lady Lulu doing something special. And I want to be very creative with that video, and I hope people enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy making it, and I'm going to share it, and I hope people enjoy it. Okay, what's the next question? Would you like to buy a property and live in Portugal? But was no. We would like to. Okay, sorry, right. We would like to buy a property and live in Portugal, but was thinking about coming over in camper van to look for a property and get a NIF number, bank account. Would this would this be a good idea or not? Right, and that's by Jackie Smith. Hi, Jackie Smith. Hi there. It would be a fantastic idea. In fact, I would welcome you to bring your camper van and stay in my place. I've got plenty of room for you. It's a fantastic idea to come and do that. And in fact, I'm going to let all of you guys, there's 14 of you, if I haven't said hi to you, hi, and I'm sorry if I've missed you because I've been talking. Um, let me come to a thought. Let me hold on. Jackie Smith, if there's anything else you want to know, please come back to me. But yeah, that is a brilliant idea. Come over, have a look at Portugal, look at the area you want to live. Go to immobiliaries, estate agents. Have a look at the type of properties that you want to buy, where the area that you want to move to. Spend time doing that before you actually come out. That would be the best thing you could do. And if you want to, you can come, bring your camper van, and you can be here in my little area, and you'd be comfortable and safe. So if you want to do that, let me know. Uh, Raphael, answer the bird. Raphael, okay. Answer the bird. Yeah, okay. Quick swig, quick swig. I'm going dry. Okay, what have we got? Sean. Sean, hi there, Sean. How you doing? I made the mistake of thinking a bottle. I made the mistake of thinking bottle. Okay, not quite sure what that means. How are the new tenants settling in? Well, the ones from Africa, they're settling in fantastic. They're getting on with their life, creating a new life here. Um, they're in the apartment. They're very separate from me. Um, yeah, they seem to be doing well. Obviously, I was there to help them to begin with, to get them going and started, and I'm always here if they need me for anything. But they seem to have got things sorted out very well. Excuse me. The other thing that I think has been really helpful for them is that Raquel is Portuguese. So she speaks Portuguese, and she's pretty au fait with how things are here. So, oh, that's Lady Lou barking. So that's helped them tremendously because she is Portuguese and speaks Portuguese. But yeah, they're settling in great. Thumbs up to you, answer the bird. Your ideas, showing us all the nice Local natural attractions. Wow. Okay. If I was to show you all the nice natural attractions round here, that would take an immense amount of time. You have things like river beaches. I've got a local waterfall near me that me and Lady Lou go to. I'll video that for you. And there's a place I like to go with Lady Lulu, and on my electric bike, I've got four electric bikes, and me and Lady Lulu go to what we call the coloured planks, and I'll do a video on that one. But yeah, there are. I mean, there's river beaches around here. There's the mountains. The Estrella Mountains is only an hour away, and I take Lady Lulu up there when it's snowing. She's never seen the first time, man, that was hilarious. She wouldn't get out of the car because she couldn't. All she saw was this white stuff, and I had to pick her out and put her in it, and she was walking around like that because of the snow. But eventually, she settled into it and was running around in it. But she'd never seen snow in her life. That was hilarious. Um, right. Your internet connection seems good. Which company are you with? What is monthly cost? Okay, I'm with Mayo, and the internet includes internet, TV, one mobile phone, and all of that costs me €65 a month, and it is unlimited. Yep. Which I think is a pretty good price, really. So that's and that includes your TV license. So TV license, TV, internet, unlimited, and one mobile phone. €65. Uh, yes, there is snow in the mountains at the moment. Me and Lady Lulu have been up there, and we're going to go up again next week sometime. Yeah, there's snow up in the Estrella Mountains. Not the mountains I fly over. They're just a little bit too low for that. But yes, in the Estrella Mountains, there's snow up there. Yeah, we never ever get snow here. Hail? Whew, when it hails like big bits like that. They're huge. Um, but we never get snow. Uh, right. Have you been to the area called Santa Estela? The place would be great to film. Right. No, I haven't been there. So what I'm going to do, can I copy and paste? Yes, I can. Just a moment. Well, no, don't do that. Hold on. I want to copy and paste that. Okay. Copy. And I'm gonna copy and paste that in a moment. Right. Wow. 15 people. Hi, everybody. If I haven't said hi to you, hi. Right. Okay. So do that, paste. Right. Okay. I've got that. So I will go and have a look at that area. And yeah, I'll take my camera gear and do some filming. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. Done the internet connection. Done the tenants. Have I missed anything? If I've missed a question, please rewrite it. Um, I'm really sorry. The other thing that I have to tell you is that I am seriously dyslexic. So bear with me on that one. It's awful. Um, I've got a story to tell you about that. Um, Obviously not at this moment in time, but yeah, I've got a story to tell you about my dyslexia. Um, but I'm terribly dyslexic. For example, if I have written down on a piece of paper a phone number and I want to type that phone number into my phone, it doesn't work. It's impossible because reading that number and it entering into my brain and then being transferred to the phone, it just gets all mixed up, and I can't do it. But I like what I do like is when I write the scripts to my video, I can actually talk and the typing, and it types it up for me. So that makes it easy for me. Um, regarding requesting all questions. Yep. Uh, Australia is the only place snow. Yes. For me, in this area where I live, the Serra Estrella Mountains are the only ones that have the snow. Are you considering external installation of the house? No, I'm not considering external insulation. The walls of the house are about, oh, I would say at least 2 foot or over 2 foot thick. They're granite, great big thick granite walls. Um, so no, I won't be considering insulation. I've put insulation in the loft. Um, no, I don't mind the winters being a bit cold and a bit chilly. It doesn't bother me. I've got used to it. The summers, whoa, I love the summers. All the Portuguese go, oh, mais calor, muito quente, too hot, too hot. And I think to myself, no, no, it's not. I need it to be hotter. So when it gets to like 38 degrees, I'm loving it. But I'm wise. I do all my work early in the morning and then I chill for the rest of the day. Um, did you hear about the he brought, he brought did you hear about the dyslexic pimp? He brought a warehouse. No, I didn't hear about that. Nice one. Matt, can I ask you if you have a lady friend? Do I have a lady friend? Of course I do. Of course I do. My lady Lulu. That's my lady friend. My lady Lulu. Or boyfriend. No, I'm not. Eu não paneleiro. I'm not gay. I'm normal. Heterosexual. Shouldn't have said normal, should I? That's actually wrong to say that because a gay person is normal. So I stand corrected. I like correcting myself. Um, I'm not gay. I'm heterosexual. And Lady Lulu is my special girl at the moment. That's the only special girl. You say. What can you say nowadays? Laugh out loud. Not sure what that one means. Oh, drink more wine, drink more wine. My mouth's going dry because I'm nervous. I was sat here thinking to myself, oh my God, I didn't realize that I'm actually going up in front of the whole world. And all of a sudden, this big chill went down my spine, thinking, what if, what if nobody, what if people are horrible to me? What if people say nasty things? I was getting myself in a bit of a tizwas. So I drank some wine and settled down. How much wood do you get through each winter? Right. I would say, I would say I get through about 6 cubic square meters because I have the Fagao and the salamander, the wood burning stove, and the wood burning stove and the one in the kitchen is called it's a Fagao, wood burning cooker. Yeah. So I've got the two appliances. I get through six 6 square meters. Yeah. Um, and I've got to start preparing. Normally by the end of February, all the trees I've chosen, I've got them down on the ground. I get Rui to come round. He cuts them down. I cut them up into sections, gather those sections up, move them to my wood storing area, and then he comes round with his tractor and a splitting machine and he splits them all. Well, we do it together, but I'm behind with it. So I've been thinking to myself, "Ooh, should I have a go at cutting down the trees and cutting them up and processing the whole lot myself? Because I've got a little log splitter. So I'm going to have a go with that with one tree and see if that works and how long it takes me. Does it take me too long? And should I get Rui in, or will I be able to cope with it? I don't know, but I'll be videoing that one. That's going to be hilarious. Right. I'm sorry I missed a couple of questions. Could I ask you to please retype them because I don't know. I've just got a huge list, and I don't know which ones I've answered and haven't answered. So I'm really sorry. Again, this is the first time I've done this. Could you retype them, please? Uh, right. Do you help people with moving to Portugal or put people in touch with? Right. Okay, Leslie, let me answer that because I've okay, yeah. Okay, Leslie, let me answer that. I am going to help people not so much well, yeah, okay. Right, let's start with let's calm down, Matt, calm down. I'm going to be releasing a video soon, very soon, where I offer the opportunity for people to come and live for 1 week here in my house in Portugal to experience Portugal life, have a look around at areas where they might want to live, to look at properties, to look at the junta, the camera, to go shopping and see what it's like to go shopping and experience Portuguese life and living through me. And obviously, while they're here for the week, answer all the questions that they've got. And I'm going to be putting a video out offering that opportunity to people because, and I'm doing that one because I've got the space and the time to do it, and I want to help people to move to Portugal. But if I had that opportunity before I came out, I would have took up on it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So look out for that video coming. Does that answer your question, Leslie? Matt, go back to Miss Square. Right, okay, okay. Is there a lot of English-speaking people in your area? There is an expat community of English, Dutch, Holland, Germany. Uh, no Americans, or if there are, there's very few. But there is an expat community, yes, but not a huge one, not like in the Algarve. How much for 1 week stay at your place? Okay, I haven't come up with a price yet. Um, let me tell you what that includes. It includes collecting people from the airport, returning them to the airport. They're going to get all their food provided for them. Everywhere we go, they will obviously transports included. When we go out to a restaurant, obviously they will have to pay for their own meals at restaurants. But apart from that, they get everything else. They have their own private bedroom and bathroom. And I'm struggling to come up with what would be a realistic price. Because obviously, if I'm going to give up a whole week to give to a couple, for example, then there has to be a value in it for me. But it also there has to be a value in it for them. So if you've got any suggestions, please put them down there now. I'd appreciate that. But I haven't worked it out yet. Uh, oh, I like the sound of that. Fantastic. See that. Okay. Okay, Leslie. I'm working on the video at the moment, and I'm doing two videos. One for the English and English and European, and one for the American market because the Americans, oh no, I've got to tell you something. Apparently, the Americans are coming out here and they're getting a bit of a culture shock, and a lot of them are returning. And I think, I'm not sure. I've got to do a lot more research on this, but I think it's because they're coming out here and going straight to the Algarve, and that isn't real Portugal. Real Portugal is where I live. If you want to come out and have a peaceful, tranquil, enjoyable lifestyle within a Portuguese community who will welcome you, for sure they'll welcome you, um, then central northern Portugal is the place to be. Down in the Algarve, that's not what talk about as the real Portugal. Okay. I like the sound of that. Yep. Okay. Nice business plan. Yeah, it's something I want to offer people because I want to help people come here. And so there might be a couple, for example, there might be a couple actually sitting in UK now thinking, should we, shouldn't we? And if they had the opportunity to come here for 1 week and have all their questions answered by somebody who lives here and who loves Portugal and gets to see Portugal through me, as well as visit the supermarkets, go to different towns, look at this, that, the other houses, areas, that's going to help them make an informed decision. They can go back to the UK, they can go back home, and they can say, okay, let's just think about this. Yes, it is right for us, or no, it's not. But at least they've had the opportunity to look at Portugal before they make that big decision and jump. Can you do more cooking shows? I can't believe. Right, let me just. Can you do more cooking shows on local dishes? Are you serious? You want to see me cooking? Why? I'm no Michelin chef. I just I enjoy cooking, sure I do. With me and Lady Lulu. Um, if you want to see more of it, yeah. I was thinking about this. I was thinking about actually getting the cameras set up in the kitchen and while I'm cooking away, talk about a particular subject. So I'm going to try that one. And I'm going to be talking about the police, the policia. Yeah. Um, yeah. Okay. I'll do that. I'll do another cooking one and I'll talk about different subjects and we'll see how that goes. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. All right. I'll do that. Um, can you do more cooking? Right. All right. Okay. Have you been to any local Portuguese parties? Oh, yes, I have. I've been to an awful lot of Portuguese parties. There are Portuguese parties, there are Portuguese festivals. I get invited, I go to an awful lot of Portuguese family gatherings. So when they're having birthday parties or something like that, then I go to those. I get invited to them. I also get invited to join in with picking the grapes and the olives, and I go and help them do that. The other thing I get involved in is what was the other thing I get involved in? Oh, I can't remember. Sorry, but yes, I'm very involved in my local community and go round theirs quite a lot. So that's why I get to see what their life is like, what their homes are like, how they live. I get to see everything almost. Um, if you want to see the real, okay, hold on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Have you been right? Parties. Yep, answered that one. If you want to see the real Portuguese, don't be an expat, just real. Well, I can't help being an expat and I can't help being British. That's what I am. But the Portuguese don't have any problem with me being British. They've adopted me very, very well with open arms. Um, I'm very friendly with a family up in Porto, and I will be going there for Pascual, for Easter. I say Pascual, but I know it's wrong. I'll be going there for Easter, spending Easter with them. Um, yeah, I'm very involved with them. Doesn't matter whether I'm British. What matters is, have you got a good heart? Is your carousel in motorbom? Yeah, that's what matters. Right. Immigrant is better than the term of expat. Okay. The bit I like is strangero. I can't get over that one. Tu strangero. You're a strangero. Strangero. I like that one. Um, Sean. Sean. Agreed. I'm. Okay. Better. Mac. The new Keith Floyd. The chef with the glass of red wine. I will make more cooking videos. Okay. If that's what you want, that's what you get. No problem. I'm happy to do that. Yeah. And I do cook. I do cook Portuguese food. I I it's my version. It's probably not perfect by any standards when it comes to how they cook it, but I give it a go. Feijoada. I love feijoada, if I've pronounced that correctly. I love that. And I cook that up. And then the juices that are left over, Lady Lou loves them. Oh, quick swig of wine. Mm. Okay, yes. The Algarve is basically a tourist area to visit. Sort of like, yeah, resorts. Central Portugal is different. It's very different. You're absolutely right. I lived there until the age of 14. Uh, don't you? Here is horrible. Okay, yeah, it's a different area. The south of Portugal is like way different. I think the Algarve suffers big droughts. We don't have that problem here. Well, I've never experienced it in the 7 years, 1 month I've been here. Um, my well has never run dry, and my well feeds all my gardens with water and the house. Yeah, I'm using it now for the house. Uh, do you service your own car? Not anymore. Not anymore. Those days are gone. I do not service my own car. Uh, I have two vehicles. I have the van for the paramotoring, and then I have my car, my Volvo car. No, I take them into the garage and they do them. Um, I don't have the time to do it. Um, if you can catch one of the, I don't. Is that to me? If you if you can catch one of the pearly javely. You want me to catch a javely? You're kidding. I ain't going nowhere near them. Me and Lady Lulu were in the woods, in the forest. Um, it was about, it was getting dusk. I can't remember what time of year it was, but it was the light was starting to go, and out, and there's pathways going through the forests, and right in front of me, this huge javely came out, and I swear it was a male. It had huge tusks on it. And I looked at it, and then I quickly looked at Lady Lulu, and I thought, I know she'll go. I know she'll go after him, and he'll get the tusk in and dig it into her and that. And so I quickly called her, and I scarpered quickly, but it had to be 200 pounds. It was huge. I scarpered quickly. Um, uh, right. Dig up. Dig up our land, cook it and YouTube it. Don't think that's to me. Hey Mac. Okay, who's this? Hi there. Hi there. Um, Via Oh, cool. I can't pronounce this. Hold on a minute. Um, the V. Oh, bear with me, please. Verdiston. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it, but hi there, Mac. Uh, Discovered your channel a few weeks ago. Been watching, but haven't commented yet. Not a problem. As long as you enjoy the videos, I'm I'm very happy. You don't have to comment. Enjoyed the wood cooking stove vid. Bring back memories from my childhood. Ah, did it now? My grandma used a wood cooking stove. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm glad it brought back nice memories for you. I'm really pleased about that. Oh, yes. Right. Yeah, the Javelin will dig your land up. They'll steal your vegetables. They'll do an immense amount of damage. All of my property is fenced off beautifully. They can't get in. And the reason it's fenced off and gated is because when I had families come and stay on holiday, they would come with young children. And I wanted to make sure that those children were safe. So that's why everything is fenced off fantastic. I am in USA. Hi there from the USA. Yeah. Welcome. Welcome. Georgia. Okay. By the way, wanted to ask if you do any winter gardening. Yes. When we say winter gardening, I don't actually plant anything in November. November is when I put the garlic in. So December, January, I don't do any planting. I prepare the ground in January, do a little bit of planting in February in the polytunnel. If the weather's really mild, then I will plant outside. But I do an awful lot of preparation work in those 2 months for the coming season, the growing season. Um, uh, Kerry, hi there, Kerry. How you doing? Hi there. Are you still doing a promotion for a working holiday at your residence? Love your vids. Very entertaining. Okay, okay, Kerry. I'm not offering a working holiday for people. What I'm offering is the opportunity for people to come and stay in my house. They'll have their own bedroom and bathroom, their own private bedroom and bathroom, and they can come and stay in the house. And through me, they will get to see and live Portugal by visiting, um, by visiting different places like the camera, the junta, different areas to look at, to choose properties, go to estate agents, go to the supermarket, all that kind of thing. If somebody is traveling around and they want somewhere to park up with their camper van, then yes, I have the space for that. So I'm pretty flexible about it, but I'm specifically going to be offering the opportunity for people to come and live here for a week. And obviously that involves a cost. And obviously if somebody wants to park up in my forest and use the facilities, that comes at a cost as well. I mean, everything in life comes at a cost, but they're reasonable costs, obviously. I hope that answers your question. Uh, gardening, yeah, right. Click the link button. Click the link button, folks. Okay, don't know what that one is. Hi, Mac. Good evening. Wild Woodlands. Hi there, Wild Woodlands. How you doing? Nice to see you. Wild Woodlands. Hi there, Mac. Good evening. Yep, got that one. Do you watch other YouTubers that are also in Portugal? I watch Ghost Town daily. Would you consider making a video every day? Would I consider? Okay, yes, I do watch other YouTubers. Would I consider making a video every day? There's a bit of a problem with that because when I make a main video, in fact, what I would really like to do, and I don't know, and I haven't done it, but I would like to make a video about how I make the videos from start to finish. And I don't know if people would be interested in that. If that is something that you would like to see, can you just pop that in the comments now? Because it's an idea I've got, but it's my idea. And I don't know whether it's something that you guys, that the audience would want to see. And if you do want to see that, then please let me know. But it takes a lot of effort to put a video together from start to finish. And if I was to make a video every day, then I think I'm going to lose the quality of the video. And when I say the quality, I'm not talking about the visual quality. I'm talking about the quality of the information in that video. I do make short videos for memberships, for the people who've signed up for the memberships, and they're the behind the scene videos. So I'll go out with my camera on the gimbal and talk about what I'm doing this day, this week, or the projects that I've got to get involved in. And then if I'm going off driving somewhere, I'll take the camera with me there. But doing a video every day, I think I could lose the quality of information that I'm giving people. I hope that answers your question. I suggest you consider starting some cool weather crops, summer, early autumn. We grow the lettuce, greens, carrots. Yeah, yeah, I totally agree with you on growing winter crops. But what you got to remember is there's me and Lady Lulu, and and I grow an awful lot of. In fact, I do not buy any vegetables from the supermarket. I grow and process all my own, and I grow enough in the summer, so I don't need to grow anything in the winter. I would be interested, Mac. Leslie Smith. Leslie Smith. Do you mean you'd be interested in the seeing how I make the videos? Is that what you mean? Can you let me know, please? Quick drink of wine. Mm. Um, just wondered if you are near Casa de Branco area. I don't know. I don't know where that is. I've heard that, so I'm guessing I must be near it. So I'm talking Cas Castello Branco. Yes, I must be near that area. What I suggest you do is go on Google and type in Tabua, Tabua, and that's I live in a village very near Tabua, and see if Tabua is near Castelo Branco. I have a small channel and still getting a grip with new equipment all the time. Happy to see how you make videos. Okay, Wild Woodlands. Okay. Um I'm going to share a link for people. When I just before I finish, I'm going to share a link with people um, who can communicate more directly with me. So you can do that with me if you want, Woodlands, and again Leslie Smith and others. If you want to share in my, if you want to ask me something more directly, I'll put a link down below before we finish. Uh, Casablanca is far north of Portugal. Oh no, no. I'm in central Portugal. I'm in central Portugal. Coimbra. So if Coimbra is here, then where are we? If Coimbra is here, then I am here. I'm here. Coimbra's here. I'm here. The coast is over here, and España is over here. So yeah, I'm just north east of Coimbra. Yes, Leslie Smith. Yes, I make the videos. I do everything. I write the scripts and I go and do all the filming and then I do all the editing and I do everything. I do the whole lot. Okay, right. I will do one about me making the videos, how I do it. All right, I'll do that, Leslie. Uh, so that's how you say grocery store. Yes, yeah, I did a video on how I grow everything and then process it. But what you're going to see, that's what I've done every year, and I do it because the Portuguese do it. Um, and so I thought, well, if they do it, I'm going to do it. And they help me. They advise me on how I should do certain things. How, yeah, they've given me some fantastic advice. Um, this year, you are going to see the whole process, and it will be in a, what does it call it? There'll be a section of videos all about the gardening, the processing, the storage, and freezing of all the food that so that I don't buy it from the supermarket. Yep, you'll see all of that. Um, no, I live. So X. Hi there, X. Oh, I can't. Rosa. Hi there, Rosa. Hi. Um, I live. If you're referring to me, I live in the. What region do I live in? It's the. Um, I know it's the Coimbra region. The Coimbra region, and then does it get smaller? I live in a village about 5 minutes from the town of Tabua, Tabua. Look that up on Google, and it's right. It is literally right in the centre of Portugal. Take north and south, take east and west, right in the centre. That's where I am. Okay, right. Casa de Branco is also near the middle. I thought it was. I've heard that name being mentioned. Yeah, look Tabwa up and compare it to Castella Branco. I'm sure that's right where I am. Leslie Smith. Okay. Am I doing all right for my first time? Or am I lousy at this? Am I lousy at a live stream host? Or am I doing okay? It's about 8-ish kilometers south from Tabwa. Oh, is it? Oh, oh, right. Okay. Right. So, yeah, I'm right near that place. I've probably been through it. Well, thank you, Doctor, Doctor Cam. Oh, just a minute. It keeps moving. I'm trying to read it and it keeps moving. Um, Doctor Camridge. I hope I've got that right. I probably haven't. This this has been a very lovely stream. Thank you very much. It's been a very lovely stream. Thank you for saying that. Much appreciated. Okay, Rosa. Oh my God. Portuguese, but can still. Okay, you're a guy. You're Portuguese. Hi there. Okay, I can still call you Rosa. Okay, hi there, Rosa. Yeah, I know your village. Oh right. Okay, yeah. You got your driving license in Tabwa. Yeah. There's a. It seems to be like a hub for the driving schools, and I don't know if there's a test centre. Um, but yeah, there's an awful lot of learner drivers in Tabwa. Bless them. Funny. Okay, thank you very much, Leslie. Thank you. Yeah. Um, more than being entertaining or funny, because I definitely ain't no comedian. what I really want to do is make it valuable for people. So if there's anything that I can add to the value for you guys, just please let me know in the comments. I need to change my email. I have had this email since I was a kid. Oh, right. Okay. Darren, thank you very much. Thank you. What is my top 10 foods to grow? Oh, okay. What is my top 10 foods? Mm. Okay. Not in any order. Sweet potatoes. I love the sweet potatoes and I love the way that I cook them. I I kind of bake them and I make sure I've got enough for me and for Lady Lulu. You can give a dog sweet potatoes, not a problem. If you give them ordinary potatoes, they're not good for them. And Lady Lulu absolutely loves her sweet potatoes. She loves anything actually, but yeah, she really enjoys the sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes, onions. This is what I grow the most of. Um, Brassicas, that would be like cauliflowers, uh, cabbage, broccoli, beans. I grow the beans, different types of beans. Tomatoes, I grow a lot of tomatoes, one for the salads and two to process to make the sauces for bolognese. I've got a lot of fruit trees as well. Um, so really, that's the main foods that I grow, the main vegetables that I grow. That's to feed myself throughout the whole year. Uh, yes, most of us go there to the first license. Yeah, yeah. Tabwa. So for Rosa, yeah, Tabwa seems to be a place for people to learn to drive and to. And you see them on the motorbikes as well. You see a learner car, and I think there's an instructor. Then there'll be about three or four motorbikes. I like watching them. They're quite entertaining. If we did come over in a camper van to buy a property, what would be the best visa? Okay, Jackie Smith. Right. If we did come over in a camper van, I don't I don't know what visa you're going to need now. That's something you're going to have to look up, and I would really like it if you could help me with that. Because when I came over, it's okay. Before I came to live in Portugal, I had a Harley Davidson, and I would take out 2 to 3 weeks in just around September time, and I'd go and hit Europe somewhere. And you could just get on the bike and with your passport, you can go in every country. That's how it was. That's how it was. And that's how it was for me coming to Portugal. So I don't know with the UK not now being in the EU what you're going to need, but you can be here you can come with your passport. I'm sure this is right. You can come and visit Portugal with your passport for 90 days. I think it's 90 days. Uh, so you've got no problem. Jump in your camper van, get on a ferry, and get over here. But I'd love to meet you. Uh, did you have to get a Portuguese driving license, or can you use your foreign license? Right. Okay. You can use your foreign license for a said period of time. I came over with my van from the UK, so I had to matriculate my van and I had to get a Portuguese license because obviously I was going to be permanently living here. And I went to an agency to get that both of those done, which was very quick. You can do it on your own, but when you first arrive, it's probably a more complicated process than for somebody who's been here for, say, 2 or 3 or 4 years. Everything's so new. Um, so I got an agency to do that for me, and that made it very easy. Matriculate my van and get my driving license. But if you're going to be a resident of Portugal, live here permanently, you do need a Portuguese driving license. And it literally is literally changing it from the UK one to the Portuguese one. Okay. Um, did you have to get that put right? Mac, you may not be a something, but you are kind of funny. Keep on laughing. Right. Yeah, keep on laughing. I always laugh. I don't know why. Best way to handle life, I guess. Laugh at it. Try some Portuguese kale. Ah, yes, I did grow that. I did grow the kale one year. Um, but why did I stop growing it? I don't know. I'll go back to growing that. No problem. Yeah. Uh, you exchange. Oh, hold on. You exchange your UK one once you have a visa. Okay. That's some advice from somebody. Okay. Jackie Smith. We will get back to you on that. Thanks. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys some information. Hold on a moment. Right. Here it is. I'll turn it round, but I'm going to type it out for you. Okay. If you want to contact me, you can do so by, hold on, 96619 Okay, I am going to give you this. There you go. Right, that is my telephone number. Put in front of it plus, oh, I'm supposed to, right. So you've got to go, put in front of the number plus, where's my keyboard? Oh, yeah, there. Plus, is that a plus? No. Hold on, bear with me. Oh, bear with me. Plus 351. 351. And then hit that. There we go. Right. There is my telephone number. WhatsApp me for any advice or information. When I say that, don't WhatsApp me and say, what's the weather like today, Mac? And don't WhatsApp me and say, I don't know, do the Portuguese drink beer? WhatsApp me, for example, where is that? Try some Portuguese cow. No, where is it? Right, Jackie Smith. Yeah. So Jackie Smith, WhatsApp me if you're interested in coming over in your camper van. I've run out of wine. But don't worry, I've got a big bottle of juice. mm, yeah, super job. Okay, right. Okay, any other questions, folks? Okay, any other questions? If I've missed a question, really sorry, just retype it because I've got a screen. I've got me on a screen. I don't know why I've got me on a screen, but at the side of it, I've got all the questions and they kind of roll pretty quickly. And then I miss some like a dipstick. Okay. Wait, where are we? Hi there, Darren. How you doing? You good? Hey, Darren, my phone number. I've just put my phone number down there, and I want to talk with you about something. I've got something I'd like you to help me with. So if you could WhatsApp me, I'd really appreciate that. Uh, Oh, thank you for sending me the first super chat. Oh, where are these? Where are all these? Right. There's the super chat, much appreciated, and then there is the badges and the emojis. I had to make them. I couldn't even get this live chat going without making them. So um, I don't know whether I'm supposed to award them to you. I've got no idea. I'll learn. Don't forget, this is the first time, so I'll learn. Okay. Right. Such an awesome stream. I'm enjoying it very much. Okay, Doctor, Doctor, thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying this stream. I'm enjoying it. It's brilliant. Yeah. This is such an awesome. Yeah. Would you love to visit Portugal? But would love to visit Portugal, if, if I don't think I would want to leave. Ah, well, I've got to be honest with you. I visited many countries when I had my Harley Davidson. I went to well, just about everywhere in Europe, and even as far as like the Middle East and countries like that. I never ever visited. There was a country I wanted to visit. Ethiopia. I wanted to go to Ethiopia. I've never been. I've got to do that before it's too late. But anyway, I went everywhere on my Harley Davidson, and um, there were. I mean, I visited every country. It wasn't until the time when I wanted to make the decision about moving to a different country that it changed the way that I looked at all the different countries, and I narrowed it down to Spain, Italy, or Portugal. So I made a point of going out there on my Harley with a mindset of, is this where I want to live? And I chose Portugal. A typo, sorry. Have I done a typo? Have I made a mistake typing something? What, my phone number? Hold on, let me check. 966 966 1919 222 222 9 plus, where is it? Yeah, plus 351 351. No, that can't be to me then, because I've got it right now, Mac. Oh, you did a typo. Okay, right. Okay, no problem. No problem. Cool. I thought it was me then. I was getting a bit worried. Can you imagine? There I am typing out somebody else's phone number, and this person's sitting there getting messages about Portugal. What the bloody hell's going on here? Yeah, I can imagine that. Okay. Yeah, Darren, um, please contact me by WhatsApp. I've got something I'd like you to look at and help me with. Much appreciated. I am. Okay. Darren, okay today. Hi there, Darren, okay today. I'm in America from Wednesday. Looking terrible. So I'm going to look better weather and head out your way. Okay, well, if you're heading out my way, give me a call. I'm not Leslie Smith. I'm not surprised you, who's Portugal, been going since 2009 and adore Portugal. I've been trying. Yeah, yeah. Um, the Italians are lovely people, but it's crazy, crazy people. The Spanish I found to be a bit rude and abrupt, but the Portuguese people, by and large, the majority, are very, very welcome. The Portuguese judge by how good your heart is, and the way they say it is, They will say, so my okay, there's a lady who lives, I'm pointing that way, okay, which means I'm pointing to the road. There is a lady, her name is Mercedes, and when I first arrived, she excuse me, then when I first arrived, she was an elderly woman, and she came and saw me and spent time with me, and she's gone in an old folks home now. So I always go and see her, and I take her flowers, and I bought her a lovely cardigan. I went and bought her a lovely cardigan for Christmas, and she loves it. Anyway, why am I telling you this? Just a minute. Um, oh, I've forgotten why I'm telling you. I don't know. I've lost it. Sorry, I'll come back to it. It was something to do with what Leslie was saying. Where's Leslie gone? I've got to try and find where you are. Darren? Or was it Darren? Oh, better weather, right. Oh, yeah, why I like Portugal. Is it? Right, yes, right. And what Mercedes said to me, that's right. What Mercedes said to me was, yeah, the pessoa carousel é muito bom. Yeah, the person's heart is good, and they judge people by your heart, and that's really important here. That's how they judge people. Hi, Mac. Okay, so we've got another one, another Port Portuquest. Hi there, Portuquest. How you doing? Nice to see you. Hi, Mac. Rob from a Quinta in Coville. Hi there, Rob. Question about slugs on your garden. I'm glad you brought that one up. Um, uh, right. Can I just size of mice? Can I just ask for a break for 1 minute while I go to the toilet? I'll be back in 1 minute, please. Okay, I desperately need it. Thank you for that little break. I desperately needed it. I desperately needed to go for a Jimmy. A Jimmy Riddle. Yes, I am a Londoner. I was born in London, and I know Cockney rhyming slang like it's coming out of my ears. Anyway, slugs and snails. Right. I don't have a problem with slugs and snails like I did in the UK. They just seem to be terrible in the UK. Let's not get into that. Here, I don't have a massive problem with them. Um, but what I did have, and I don't have anymore, it was ducks. And once the plants have grown, and I'm going to do this with the chickens as well. Once the plants have grown and they're not able to tear them down and destroy them, I'm going to let the chickens go in the garden. The ducks were brilliant. They would just get all the slugs and snails. So I'm going to be doing a video on fowl, ducks and chickens, because I've got to go and get some more. So use those in your garden. They'll get rid of the slugs and snails. I don't have a massive problem with them. Mice, I actively put traps out to catch the mice and the rats. So I make a large effort in keeping the population down. If you've got chickens and you've got a wood store, you're going to have problems with mice and rats. So I've got lots of traps around to keep them down. Quick swig. Mm, okay. Quickly, next question. Next question. Click the like button. I haven't got one. I haven't got a like button to click, so I'll just do it like that. Here we go. Hi, mate. Any ideas? Um, Yeah. Uh, people judge. Huh. They don't. Yeah, I'm not saying that Portugal people judge on the heart. It's in when people meet each other, um, what they do is they everybody judges everybody. Um, okay, let me tell you what Mercedes said to me. She is my friend now. I love spending time with her, even though it's in the old folks' home. Um, there was a person went by in the road. I was at her house and talking to her, or more to the point, she was talking to me. And this person went by on a tractor, and she touched me and she said, "Di omen aqui, besta, besta," and that means beast. I'm sure. I think that's what it means. Besta means beast in Portugal, and she didn't like this person. And I'd only just arrived in Portugal, and I think what she was teaching me was that this person was somebody who you would want to avoid. They're not a nice person, and as it turns out, that is exactly what the rest of the community have said. So they they don't judge people, but they they warm to you, they want to be with you, they want to be around you based on whether your heart is a good heart, a pure heart, a kind heart, a loving heart. That's what they judge it on. Judge. Oh, I'm saying the wrong thing. That's how they see people. I hope. Sorry if I haven't explained myself very well. I have a suggestion for slugs. Get a cheap plastic spray bottle and some household ammonia. Yep, that can work too. Leslie Smith, going to go now, Mac, but really enjoyed your live stream. Thank you very much, Leslie. Much appreciated. Thank you for taking the time to come and join us, and look forward to um, seeing you next Sunday. Yeah. God bless. Take care. Can it? I have a great week. Great week. Have a great week. How hard was it to learn Portuguese? Well, let's start off with the fact that I haven't learnt it. I'm still learning it, and I'll be learning it until the day I die. It is a difficult language for two reasons. For me personally, so I'm only talking obviously from my personal experience. Some people pick it up like that. I am struggling with it. I'll be honest with you. Part of that could be because of my dyslexia, and the other part is because I just can't get my head around the masculine and feminine words. I struggle with that bit really badly. Um, but I put a lot of effort into learning the Portuguese language, and people are saying that you're getting really good at it. I think I'm not good, but the Portuguese are saying I'm getting good at it. So I must be doing okay. I speak way more than I ever did when I first arrived. Can I hold a conversation with Mercedes? Mercedes? Just about. When I go and see her in the old folks' home, I can just about hold a conversation with her. Go back 5 years, not a hope in hell's chance. So, yeah, I have progressed. Okay. Okay, so what time have we got? Let me have a quick look at what time we've got. It's 20:41. Okay, let's wrap up. Let's wrap up at 9 o'clock. Shall we do that? Yeah, we'll wrap up at 9 o'clock. Any other questions? A very, very big thank you to all of you for taking the time to come and join in this live stream. and for um, joining in the community. I thank you so much for that. It's much appreciated. Was it a big step for you moving here? What made you move here? Okay, so Dr. Let me try and get people's names right. Carnage? Sorry if I've got that wrong. Okay, Doctor. Was it a big move for me? No, it wasn't. I wasn't apprehensive about moving here. Um, I'd moved to, I'd moved and lived in different places in the UK, so making a move to a new community wasn't alien to me. Moving to a different country, okay, I didn't speak the language, but um, people are people, and if you make the effort to get on with people, they'll get on with you. Worldwide, I would guess. The biggest thing that made me stop want to stop having my life in the UK was that all I ever saw for my future was work, work, work. And I couldn't find a way to put any enjoyment, any pleasure, any relaxation into my life. And the reason I worked so much is one, because I was a heating engineer and you're in great demand 24 hours a day, meaning, yes, I would get a phone call at 2 in the morning because um, McDonald's have got a leak coming through their roof and they can't continue operating their 24-hour restaurant. So I've got to go there and repair it or do something about it. Um, and I just didn't want to spend my life working and not having enjoyment and fun and leisure time and being with quality people. And that I knew that I had to change, and that's why I came to Portugal. What do I fly? I fly I fly paramotors. Sorry. I should in, I should say hi. Oh, blimey. Okay, 2975. I can't pronounce the first name. Hi there, 2975. Hi there. Right. What do I fly? I fly paramotors. Um, I hope you know what a paramotor is. It's a machine that you put on your back and you have a fabric wing and you run and launch and take off. But have, I'm lazy. I sit in a trike. So I've got two trikes and I sit in a trike and do my flying. Um, you'll see me do that. There'll be videos about me doing that, not long videos about it, but I'll say, right, today I'm going to do this, this, and this, and then this afternoon I'm going to go flying, and you'll see that. So, yeah, two paramotors. Just okay, yeah, okay, doctor, no problem. Happy with that. John, hi there, John. How you doing? See you. Hi there. Glad to see you doing a live Q&A. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Um, I've just got back from the PT today. I had 2 weeks in PT and it rained most of the time, but I got to see my house for the first time. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, we are having some serious rainy weather. It's holding me up from getting outside and getting on with things. There is a video being released tomorrow, but it's for private members. Um, and that's about the rainy weather, and what I do to try and entertain myself and stop myself from going crazy when all this rain is around. The thing that I find different here in Portugal compared to the UK is that when it rains here, it rains long term all the time. In the UK, the rain was off and on, off and on. And the days when it was off, when there was no rain, they weren't really nice days. They just weren't wet. But here it just rains and rains and rains in the what I call the rainy season. Well, where do you learn to fly a paramotor? I really would love to be able to fly one as well. Okay, I teach people how to fly. Um, so if you want to learn how to fly, if you look in the comments, you will find my telephone number so you can WhatsApp me. Um, I you have to be qualified. You have to have a qualification and you have to have a license, which entitles you then to have insurance, so that if there are any problems, then you're covered. Um, I learnt to fly in the UK, and that is absolutely one of the other reasons that I want to move out of the UK, move away from the UK, was because I just learnt this new fantastic sport, paramotoring. I love being like up in the sky and just flying around, and I could only do it about 2 times a month, and that was quite frustrating. And then it wasn't really fantastic. Here in Portugal, when we don't have the rainy season, I can do that like 8 times a week, no problem, morning and evening. I absolutely love it. But yeah, if you want to get into flying, the first thing so doctor, where are you? Are you in the UK? Are you in Portugal? Let me know that so I can advise you a bit more on paramotoring. So, John, you've got yourself a house out here? You're moving out here? Yeah, have I got that right? I hope so. Yeah. And whereabouts? Central Portugal? Brilliant. I have, I have, excuse me a moment. I live very near Arganil and Koja. I live quite close to those towns, and there are mountains behind them. And I love to go flying up those mountains, like 4.5, 5,500 feet up in the air, just flying. And yeah, man, it's wait until you see it. You're going to love it. I'm in Portugal. I don't know what license you might need for the paperwork. I'm from the area of, oh, I don't know that area. Okay. So, doctor, the area that you're living in, can you quickly look on Google Maps and tell me how far away from Tabua it is? Tabua, Tabua. I'm sure that's right. Yes, it is right. Tabua, Tabua. And also, doctor, if you WhatsApp me, I will send you links where you can see lots of videos of me flying. What time we got? What time we got? Oh, 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? Where do you learn? Have I missed any questions? Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm in Portugal. Okay. Right. Okay. Again, I want to say thank you very much to everybody for coming along and joining in this live stream. I do appreciate it. Was my house expensive to buy? I, for this house and for this land, the house, the apartment, the pool, the land, the whole lot. If you watch the video, a tour of my house, you'll see everything if you haven't already seen it. I paid 255,000 euros for it. 255. It has been valued at today's price. It's been valued at 500,000. But I have done an awful lot of work to it. John, yes, Mac, I'm hoping to fully move in a few months' time. Okay, John, nice one, nice one. I have just sort out my bits of stuff in the UK once. I don't want to be going forwards to the UK. No, you definitely do not want to be going backwards and forwards to the UK. It will cost you a fortune. So what I did was I sold whatever I needed to sell in the UK. I got a removal company with one of those huge removal trucks. Got everything into that, then got in my van and then headed off. Even with my ladder on top of the van, I headed off. So when I left, I gave the keys to the people who just bought the house off me. Said, "There you go. I'm off to Portugal." That was it. Nothing else. Which area of Portugal do you live? Okay, this is Pedro. Hi there, Pedro. Hi. I live in central Portugal in a village called Brejo, near the town of Tabua. Tabua, Tabua, which is in the sort of area of, pardon me, Arganil, Coja, Tabua, Oliveira Hospital. So that area. And Santa Compodal is like over that direction. Which is your nearest airport, Mac? And how far away are you? The nearest airport is Porto. Porto Porto, the airport is north of Porto, but there's a nice good circular road round it. To get from my house to the airport, hour and a half. Yeah, hour and a half. Lisboa would take 2.5 hours. Yeah, 2.5 hours Lisboa airport, Lisbon, and an hour and a half Porto. John, yeah, that's my plan. More or less fresh. Okay, so you're a pensioner now, John. Yeah, pleased to meet you. I started my pension. I started my pension in January. Yeah, so I'm now collecting my pension. Um, but I don't feel like a pensioner. I feel like, hey, I feel like I'm 21, man. Yeah, no problem. But yeah, come on, get over here. Hey, when you get over here, let's get together and share some Tinto. Kerry, can I ask, are you in the UK, the United States of America, or somewhere else, or are you already here in Portugal? I'm guessing you're not already here in Portugal because you're asking about the airport. I have never been to Lisboa Airport. Um, been to the Portugal one, the Porto one, near Maya. That's near Maya. Okay. Right. So, John, are you coming? Are you coming over with your trouble and strife? East Midlands. It's in the UK. Okay, you're in the East Midlands. Okay. Would that be Leicester, Derby, that kind of area? And Kerry, are you looking to come out here to live, or do you just visit, or do you just want to visit? Oh, tell me you're coming out to live. What time we got? Oh, okay, okay. Right, where are we, John? So do I. And yes, I'd like to meet up with, meet up. Okay, hold on. It just moved on me. I'd like to meet up sometime. You only, you only a couple of hours away. I tire in January the 23rd on my own. A fresh start. Okay, so John, when you get here, give me a call. My number is the um, in the comments. My number's up there in the comments. Give me a call and come over and stay the night. Come and stay the night and let's have an evening together talking about the UK. And I'm sure you'll have a lot of questions to ask about Portugal. But yeah, come on, come over and stay. No problem. You're welcome. Doctor, I am 221 kilometers away from Tabwa. Okay, that's a good distance. District in the lower middle Portugal, next to the. Okay, right, that's a good distance away. 221 kilometers. Yeah, yeah, that's so. So, doctor, you're right down the south. What, the Algarve? Are you down in the Algarve? Right, there are 16 people in the live chat. Can I ask, are there any Americans in, do we call it the room? Are we in the room or the live chat? The live chat. Are there any Americans in the live chat at the moment, please? And I've got to stop touching the desk because it shakes the camera. I can see the camera shaking. Okay, where are we? Plus, no, we've got to do that. That, have I got that right? Yep, that. 351 Okay. No, Dutch. Right, Dutch. Hi there. Inga? Oh, I'm terrible with names. I'm really sorry. Inga. Have I got that right? I probably haven't. John. Get settled. Oh, right, Jan 2023. Okay, right. Okay. So you've already got yourself a place out here ready to move into, John? Right. Um, watching the last hour. Okay. Nice for you watching the last hour. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Hi, Mac. Okay. Matthew. Casey Matthews. Yep. Hi, Mac. I'm American, but now living in Portugal with my husband and kids. Right. So, can I ask, Casey, are you living in central Portugal? That's the first question. And how long have you been here? Second question. And do you love it here? Doctor, well, that was a wonderful live stream. I will be seeing everybody hopefully in the next live stream. Yes, Doctor, there will be a next live stream next Sunday. I will be starting it again at 7 o'clock. It says for an hour, but yeah, goes on as long as it goes on. Okay, I'm not quite sure what that means. Right, what time we got? What time we got? Okay, it's gone 9 o'clock. Right, people, it's time to wrap things up. It's time for me to go and get myself something to eat, and I've got to get Lady Lulu some food as well. So I'm going to hit the enter button like that. You will see, yes, I have a house and it's a renovated job, but keeping will be living in my caravan for a while. Okay, John, no problem. Right, I have just entered my telephone number in the chats. If you've got anything you want to know, anything I can help you with, then please WhatsApp me. So I'm going to end the live session now. I want to say a very, very big thank you to everybody who came along. I really do appreciate it. Um, I thought there was only going to be one person, Darren, but it's been wonderful to see all of you here. And I hope that you can find the time to join me next Sunday. Believe me, I am so looking forward to next Sunday. I'm in the East Algarve. Been 3 months. Absolutely love it here. Very calm, peaceful life. Okay, Casey, I'm really pleased that it's all good for you. Casey, I hope to see you next Sunday. Kerry. Okay, Kerry, thank you very much. Looking forward to seeing you next Sunday too. God bless. Goodbye, everybody, and thank you. Thank you so much again. Bye bye.